So Men Stories. And I'm here with Boxcar Bob Selby. And Boxcar and I have really went over a huge amount of our personal history in summary and found out that we touch here and there.
Yeah.
And he's from St. Paul, I'm from Minneapolis, and his wife is from New York, but she went to the same high school I went to in Minneapolis.
Yeah. When I heard that, I couldn't believe it. That was amazing. But yeah, I came from, I guess you would call it a broken home. My mom divorced my dad. He loved to tipple a tad. Well, actually loved to tipple a lot.
A lot, yeah.
And so that marriage went kind of kaput. I think I was about 5. And Mom remarried when I was 8. And I can't say enough good things about the man she married. He's a man of color, and it didn't matter one iota. He raised me as his son. And I have a sister that's 11 years my junior. That mom and he created, and I'm just blessed for the way that I was raised, and the song is kind of it's a tribute to my stepfather.
Oh, okay.
He was very, very musically inclined. He could play saxophone, clarinet, trumpet, guitar, keyboard. He could even play the accordion. He took lessons to learn the accordion, but
wow.
But you know, he's a black guy playing an accordion. That's just not
didn't fit
usually
in Minnesota. It's a good. You need a Swede or Norwegian.
Well, you know, in 1948 or 49, when they got married, there were some states that was a crime.
Yep.
That was a crime, and you know, that's a pretty gutsy thing to do. But
yep. Minneapolis was pretty liberal. I assume St. Paul was
yeah.
Yeah, there was a you'd look, okay, but it was pretty for me. But I was growing up then. I wasn't. I have no idea what adults were like. They were something foreign. I didn't know them. They were.
Yeah.
They had their own world.
Yeah, I hear you.
You remember that?
Yeah. Well, I guess I was one of the original latchkey kids. Mom and Dad both had to work because they both worked in a dry cleaning plant. And of course, the wages weren't too spiffy back then. We lived in a 2-room apartment above an after-hours joint. And eventually we got, when my sister was born, we got another room because one of the roomers moved out up there. And we shared a bath. And eventually now, when I was on the police department, a young lady that was the daughter of one of the roomers up there joined the police department. And, well, you know, small world.
It is. And you wrote a song saying you'd have loved to have sang a song. And,
yes.
And it's very moving.
I got to play and sing with Dad once.
Oh.
And we sang, he played, and I sang, let's see, let me think of it now. El Paso.
Oh, okay.
And I did the singing, and he did the picking, and I did a little rhythm guitar. But that's the only time that we ever got together and collaborated on a song. And I'm sorry we didn't do more of it, because he bought me my first guitar, a little red Lone Ranger guitar, and he also bought me a Mel Bay book. And he said, "Now you learn the first 3 pages in this book, and I'll get you a bicycle." I did, and he did. Of course, that's the last time I messed with that guitar. I didn't have a guitar in my hands until I was well into my 30s. And I wish I'd have stuck with it sooner, and because of the paths I chose and stuff like that, we just didn't have opportunity to play together. So,
well, time always gives different lights for different different situations,
Yeah.
and you see stuff that's light sort of moves around, and you see things in your past different ways at different times.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think it's time to introduce the song, Roland. I really do.
I'd love to hear the introduction.
This is Boxcar Bob, and this is a tribute song to my stepfather, the man that I called Daddy.